just wanna ball. Mama, I just want it all. I don't care about the law. I got time to right my wrong. No.
Oh my goodness. I'll play Minecraft. So let me turn it down real quick. Okay. So last night I went and watched Captain America Brave New World, and let's talk about it. It was a Marvel movie, I guess. But ultimately it was very disappointing story-wise. The emotional weight only connects to things back to the nostalgia and has no actual reference towards the current direction of the MCU going, which, you know what, I probably can't really speak on it because I don't know the direction the MCU is going on, because I don't think the MCU knows the direction it's going on. But, okay, that's a negative, and I want to speak more into it because, you know, Eternals is a movie that is hated. But I really liked Eternals story-wise, action-wise, it's pretty dope-ish. But, you know, the stuff with the Celestials, I was thinking, okay, this should have a lot of weight left up in the MCU with the introduction of something this major already, which was crazy, especially when you look into the comics, what happened with, like, the Celestials and stuff, and, like, the Scourge virus. I think it's the Scourge virus, but you know the alien viruses that was stuck inside the body of Tiamat in the comics. I don't know if it's still working out, but blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of different comics introducing the Celestials and stuff. So I was like, okay, you know, they're going to talk about it in Brave New World. And, you know, you got Red Hook coming in. I knew about the leader, like, already. I could pretty much pinpoint how the plot was finna go right, like, I'm going to say 15 minutes in. And I predicted it pretty closely. Like, with the leader and stuff, you know, some stuff threw me off, but it's like, it was a little predictable and disappointing as a Marvel movie. And as a standalone movie by itself, you know, action-wise, it was really good. But Marvel movies are not standalone movies. And I'm okay with that, you know. I love movies. I'm a movie critic. I want to be an actor. So it's like, I have a really judgmental eye for movies and if, like, how they stand by themselves. But, you know, I will hold Marvel to a set aside standard. Why? Because the way that they are built up, it's like the comics, they're connected. So when you try to talk about Marvel movies and how they're not how they are not connected to anything else, that's kind of disingenuous in my opinion. But standalone movie, the story, it was kind of, it felt rushed, you feel me? It kind of felt like they were just doing stuff. Especially with the leader and the mind control stuff, I was sitting here like, really? Blah, blah, blah. I kind of wanted Isaiah Bradley, what was up with him and, like, him shooting the president. I wanted it to have, you know, more emotional weight. You know, if he did that, then he did that, you feel me? Because, you know, I'm a black man. We went through a lot of shit. So if Isaiah Bradley really was like, you know, okay, they brought it up in the movie from the Red Room girl. I forgot her name. How he has every bit of motivation to do what he's finna do or do what he did. And they kind of like, they brought that plot point up and then threw it away for the mind control shit. I'm like, whoa, let's delve into that because we have a black Captain America now. Especially with all the shit that Ross has done, we really could have, like, brought in something about, like, him doing some of the experience on with Isaiah, like, up until some years or something, because he was doing experiments with the leader and shit, you feel me? So I feel like it really could have connected well to add a little bit of emotional weight to the story, but, especially, okay. And speaking of emotional weight, I'm going to move on, because, you know, that's just me being personal critics. The stuff with them trying to calm down the Red Hook and stuff and Sam giving the speeches, Sam's speeches kind of suck. I mean, I guess they work, but I don't feel them the way I did with Bucky's speeches or Cap's speeches. So I'm sitting here listening to Sam talk, or Sam talk, I'm just kind of like, I'm cringing. Like, this is corny. It's not even like, bring Betty in. Whatever. I get it probably would have been too fast, but, like, story-wise, it would have made sense to just, like, let Ross run off. do some other shit, cause some mayhem, or bring Hulk in. It was all like Sam is not beating. It's just so stupid. Like actual being consistent to the story wise. Sam should have died, man. Fuck that vibranium suit. I'm not gonna lie. I guess it works because he gets a little bit more brutal. He's way, way more brutal than Cap, and he has like different tools or tech. But him taking down the Red Hulk like that was actually, well, not taking down, but damage him, doing him the way he did him was kind of crazy to me. I guess using his ingenuity and stuff to make it work, but realistically, no. Red Hulk is gonna cook him crazy. But the way they did it, the action scenes themselves were recorded pretty well. It's not a lot of cuts in the action throughout the whole movie. It was pretty consistent. It's like Daredevil-esque levels of quadding. But man, I was overall disappointed just in the movie itself, but it wasn't a bad movie. It just is my first Marvel movie I've watched in a minute, so I was sitting there like, okay, it actually looks decent from the trailers, because a lot of the trailers from Marvel stuff has been trash. I don't like Secret Invasion. I really wanted Daisy Johnson to be in Secret Invasion, but it didn't happen. I was sitting here like, oh, wow, okay. Because it feels like Marvel completely forgot about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., because, I'm going to get into a rant, because Marvel is really pissing me off with the shit they're doing. And then we got Secret Wars coming up soon with Doom, and I'm blanking, because why would they make Doom be Robert Downey Jr.? There are so many other options for Doom. And then you got the Fantastic Four movie coming up with Galactus. I'm like, how is this gonna work? Especially, I saw the setting. This is gonna have to be in a different universe, a different timeline. So how are you gonna connect this to the main MCU timeline without the TVA getting involved? Especially with Loki season 2 and all this other bullshit. Even Deadpool 2. So whatever the MCU have going on, it's just really confusing to try to make any type of connection with these next few movies that they have coming out. You feel me? Especially, I saw a leak with Ant-Man and Ultron, and I'm like, okay, what is the MCU doing? That's all I want to know. Because its direction, even in its movies itself, like what the movies are doing, is not clear. And I get you want to leave it as a mystery to find out for the big culmination movie. But even then, you remember the first few movies they made, like Iron Man, Thor, Cap, and everything leading up into Avengers, we had some type of direction. Like, it felt like this was going somewhere. But with right now, it feels like when the TVA was destroyed and the branches was everywhere, and Loki had to come weave them back up together to like fix everything. That's what it feels like now. But there's nobody here fixing anything. And you got James going over to DC and making some shit that looks really good. Like the second Suicide Squad, the new Superman movie, all this stuff looks really good. And like I'm not gonna lie, this shit, the trailer's interesting as fuck, and I'm actually excited to want to go watch these movies instead of me just like being a big fan of what they built and going to see this, which what I feel like I did with this movie. So all I'm gonna say is, my final remarks is, MCU needs to get its shit together fully, please. For me, I love being an MCU fan. Like, it is my childhood, it is my life. But golly, I am a movie fan first, okay? I'm not no cult, whatever, because honestly, TV series wise, okay, I'm not going to speak on TV series like live action, because, Daredevil tops everything out superhero wise. But animated series wise, DC has us beat bad. You got Justice League. Well, yeah, Justice League Unlimited. You have Young Justice. You got all this stuff. The only thing that compete is something from years ago from Marvel is Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's the only thing that can compete. So, TV series wise, they got Daredevil Born Again coming out soon, which I'm looking forward to. They forgot about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Still disappointing me. DC, DC is DC when it comes to TV shows. It's just a bunch of campy shit, which I'm glad The Flash is over. I didn't watch the last few seasons of that. Honestly, I might make this a critic in me talking about the current state of superhero movies, because it's just so. I'm looking forward to the future of DC, and I'm so disappointed in Marvel right now. So I want something to look forward to from both, or not from both, but from Marvel. And I mean, I done got real emotional and shit, cause like it hurts my heart. You feel me? Like going to a Marvel movie. I had my little sister there. She was bored out her mind, and I'm like, damn. I'm only invested in this cause I'm invested in it. You feel me? So if I didn't know nothing, I tried to go watch this movie, or at least I knew a little bit, and I tried to be actually entertained by a movie, I would not be entertained. Even though her attention span is that of a little child who's on their iPad all the time, I get it. So I wouldn't even mad at her. But it's just like, golly, man. Marvel, get your ish together. Please. Speaking of getting your ish together, I completely forgot about this dude because he was unimportant and he sucks.
Power 106. LA, it's your girl, yes, got some brand new music. I need you to turn it up and let me know what you think. It's Lloyd called Oakland on Power 106.
I was making Japanese and she's watching DVDs. Now I'm driving up the 5 and she waits till I arrive. Everything that I wanted, only gotta drop in the moment. It's coming to me right in the moment, for the moment. But you know me, you know I give in the moment. And I think about you in the moment. But everything you do is so open, so open.
Foot on the gas, I'm just trying to pass all red lights and stop signs. I'm ready to go. Before I get to the baby, that's a problem. 'Cause way too scared to call you when you mean say no. I'm feeling on the drive, but I think I probably died in Oakland.